Children gather in the hall much like any other school anywhere else in the world. But unlike other kids who'd probably prefer the day off, these children in the Al-Lithi area of Benghazi, aged 3 to 12, are delighted to be here.
Many kids haven't been to school for 1.5 months, and some have witnessed violence, bombing and even death. So school gives them something constructive to do and the chance to take their minds off war.
Benghazi schools are returning to something approaching normality. After the revolution happened, parents simply didn't want to send their children to school because of the uncertainty in the city and, of course, the violence. But the situation is still not very good, with the usual shortages of money and equipment. Before formal lessons begin, the children line up to chant anti-Gaddafi slogans and to sing the pre-Gaddafi national anthem. Many of these kids are refugees from places such as Misrata and Ajdabia, where fierce fighting between pro- and anti-Gaddafi forces is taking place. And it's obvious that many are still traumatized. This boy had to flee the bombing in Misrata on a fishing boat. He arrived in Benghazi 30 hours later and is now living with his grandfather. He says he still thinks about what happened to him. And this girl had to flee the town of Brega, where her grandfather was killed in the bombing. She says she wants to go home. The teachers here are a mixture of professionals and volunteers. They teach a normal curriculum, but it's unclear how good the education is, especially as the school is only open 3.5 hours a day.
All we care about is the happiness of the children. Despite shortages of money, equipment and things like that, we want to give the children their confidence back, and we pray to God to end the war.
This community has clearly rallied around to get this school functioning in such difficult circumstances. The commitment of the teachers is unquestionable, and the enjoyment of the children is plain for all to see. But life will only return to normal once war in Libya comes to an end. Roshan, Muhammed, Salih, Press TV, Benghazi.